Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can service him with the right quality. It's vital that they play those short crosses and cutbacks he can run onto. That's the best aspect of his game, his explosiveness and clever anticipation in front of goal.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. In. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball that. Madsen. Played through for the wide man. Yep, it's a corner. With nicely by the defence. And here's Tielemans. Watkins. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Physical challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looks to the other side. Onana. Oh, that is a good ball to Watkins! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aston Villa goal. After 14 minutes is number 11, Ollie Watkins.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's been drilled forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a measured ball. Cash, that's a sharp pass. Ginter. Eggestein. Up towards the front line. Gunter. Lovely, now Matanovic! Been knocked clear. Gets good distance on it. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Madsen. Oh, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Now it's Watkins. And the finish! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
After 30 minutes is number 7, John McGinn.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ginter. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. Watkins. Eggestein proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Onana. He can get that clear. That's been one straight back. Again! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Tielemans. And here's Tielemans. Tielemans finds himself offside. There's the end of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
If there's John Scott in the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Madsen. Oh, this looks sharp. Ginter gets across to intercept that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Lienhardt. Eggestein. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa. Eggestein. That is good strength. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Matanovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. Now it's Watkins. Watkins, spread out to the left. And the shot! Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gunter moved on forwards. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Clears it away. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitutes are number 22 coming onto the pitch.
He's gone for goal. Oh, crossbar!
Number 13.
Only partially clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Freiburg making another change here.
Number 11 to be replaced by number
Watkins
26.
looks to get on the end of this. Again. Played towards the other side. Tielemans. Hinted forwards and with intent. Eggestein. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. Bailey. Searching pass he's played there. Gunter. Out to the right. That's tidy. Philip. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Freiburg presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The substitutes are number 32 coming onto the pitch. Number 7.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Goal for Freiburg. After 76 minutes is number 31.
Freiburg get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Konsa goes forward. Freiburg keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. He's onto it in a flash. Matanovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely...
And he's fouled him there. He's trying the shot. Yes! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They are right back in business. That was beautiful. Some something close to genius.
Goal for Freiburg! After 82 minutes is number 30.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Lienhardt. Oh, good spread. Philip. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Come loose. Gunter. Union gets rid without sophistication.
The fourth official
Gunter.
has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes
Deep
of added
into
time.
stoppage time. Showing good feet. They need to get it in quick. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And the substitutes
So
are
here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lienhardt. Philip. So time is nearly up. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time
with the
will
owner of
follow.
the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK. Please contact your nearest security guard. Thank you.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Freiburg displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Hefty whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Freiburg have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Goal for Freiburg! After 93 minutes is number 31.
themselves into the lead. Fighting looking ball, that. And it's Dino. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And back out it comes. Martanovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Konsa, gently done. Tielemans. And he welcomes it in. Inyat done delicately. Takes a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
In extra time, Freiburg come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Lienhardt, Eggestein. That's really well manoeuvred. Philip. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chip it through. And he's heaved it away. And that is a little undercooked. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Big chance! In he goes again! He has done it! That sets up an enthralling finish! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
After 111 minutes is number 11, Ollie Watkins.
This is quite a battle. Lienhardt forwards and with intent. Watkins tries to thread one through. Ginter shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Pau Torres. Cash. Konsa. Pau Torres. Konsa. Driven forward. Ginter cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Watkins is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, 1 each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, Cooley does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So, the second man in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The third man in the queue. And in with absolute accuracy. 3 each. Matanovic is the fourth man to step up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Tielemans is fourth up. And he sticks it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in. Pick that one out.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
No winner after 5, so will things be any different after 6? That's it! It is done! So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.